You are now listening to
the Primal Armor Podcast.
This episode is sponsored by Executive Fit LLC. They build custom deadlift platforms, custom barbell storage pieces, and make indoor and outdoor signage for your home or corporate gym. Every platform that pairs with a rack is customized to that specific rack, so everything fits nice and clean. And they ship nationwide. Each platform has a logo applied in a way that makes it impossible to peel up from wear and tear. They even make custom nameplates for your squat rack. Visit executivefitllc.com to request a quote and see what's available on their store. That's executivefitllc.com to upgrade your deadlift game today. Welcome back to episode 96 of the Primal Armor Podcast. The topic that we're going to be covering today is one that I can't believe we haven't already covered since we're almost 100 episodes in. And it's something that affects me pretty often, and I know it's a big problem for others as well. This week I want to cover working out while traveling. This can be one of the hardest things to do. Usually when people travel, it's because they're trying to go on a nice and relaxing vacation. The last thing that they want to do is try to come up with a way to work out. They want to be on the beach or have some sort of nice view while relaxing. And usually, people are very limited on the vacation days that they have. So they have to try and jam-pack as many things as they can in their itinerary for their vacation. It's pretty common for people to be gone early in the morning and not be back at the hotel or their Airbnb until it's time for bed. It's that or you're traveling for work. So again, another crammed schedule in a very short amount of time. And this makes it extra hard to get a quality workout in. Especially if you're in an Airbnb with zero gym equipment, or you're in a hotel with a lackluster gym. I've even been in hotels with no workout room at all, or ones with just a yoga mat or maybe an exercise bike, and that presents challenges in and of itself. Airlines are super strict these days too, so you're going to be struggling to bring weights, dumbbells, or other exercise equipment that you may own onto a plane to travel with either because of weight restrictions or size restrictions. Or you could be like me and be traveling with a baby, so that triples the amount of things that you need to bring on vacation. So even if you're driving, there's still not enough room in the car to bring what you may want or need. And this is why on every single trip that I go on, whether I'm driving or I'm flying, I always bring my TheraBand or just some sort of exercise band with me. Because they're so versatile, and you can do so many different exercises with them. And they come in different colors or resistances, and they can be rolled up very, very small and be packed into your personal bag. And this is my go-to whenever I travel, because I never know what equipment I'm going to be able to get my hands on. So at least this way, I can already have a workout planned in my head ahead of time. Then I typically try to structure my workouts at home to include exercises that I won't be able to do on vacation, like doing a lot of barbell work. Then I try to save dumbbell workouts or bodyweight workouts for the traveling days, so I can always be changing up my workouts. In this way, I always have set workouts in my head. I can have one planned with bands, or I can have one with body weight, and I can just bank on that. And if they have dumbbells up to 50 pounds like quite a few hotels do, then I can add those in because I was already making that dumbbell workout up in my head. And then I can make that my go-to workout on vacation since I'm not doing it at home all the time. But what about those days when you're gone all day long and it's already late and you need to get some sleep? Typically, I sleep like crap in a hotel anyway. So if I get a good workout in before bed, that helps me sleep even better. Even if it's a little bit less sleep quantity, I'm going to be getting a better sleep quality overall. Or you can try to plan on working out early before the day starts, and then you'll be extra hungry even earlier, and you can take better advantage of that free breakfast at the hotel. But sometimes it's good for the body to just be out of the gym in general, and I totally get that. And that's another reason why you see everything that we do with Primal Armor these days having something to do with mountains or outdoors. Almost all my vacations are visiting national parks. You get cool views, you learn some new things, you can relax in some amazing places, and there's countless things to do. And then we try to conquer the longest or the hardest hike at each park. And I'm doing this while I'm carrying my daughter in a hiking backpack. And that's one of the best or hardest workouts you'll ever get in your entire life. Or we'll be at the beach, and then we'll try to rent some paddleboards and some kayaks. Or we'll even go out in the ocean and try to swim, and so we can get our exercise in a fun way like that. Or if we aren't somewhere with exceptional opportunities like that, I'll just hit the pool at the end of the day with my family and swim around. And this keeps the impact on my body low, but it also keeps me moving even when I'm not in the gym hitting strenuous workouts. And that's the thing. Working out while traveling doesn't have to match what you do at home. A lot of us already hit it hard enough at home so many days out of the year. But we have to try to find ways to make it fun, to keep us moving, and try new things. And it can be challenging at times, especially because most of us don't want to be doing it, especially on vacation. But then when we get home, we get back in the weight room, and everything feels twice as heavy, and you're moving twice as slow, and most likely the weight on the scale is more as well. It doesn't have to be the most intense thing in the world, but it takes a little bit of compromise to make life easier when you get back home. And who knows, that might be the most memorable thing about your trip if you make it an adventure. I just want to thank you for listening to today's podcast, and we'll see you back here again next week.